dull ache began to pulse in his stomach. He shifted his weight, trying to ignore the growl that echoed in the quiet room. He looked at the clock again. The minute hand seemed to crawl, dragging the afternoon into an endless stretch of time. He stood up, paced the length of the rug, and sat back down, his focus narrowing to the simple, persistent demand of his body for food. His grandfather noticed his restlessness and sat down beside him on the floor. "Why do we do this?" Ahmed asked, his voice thin. His grandfather looked at him, his expression steady. "This is Rosa," he replied. "By fasting, we learn patience and self-control." The light in the room began to change, shifting from a harsh, bright yellow to a deep, honeyed amber. Ahmed stood by the window, watching the horizon. The sun touched the edge of the world, a sliver of fire slipping behind the distant rooftops. The house held its breath. A soft chime sounded from the street, followed by the distant, melodic call to prayer. The wait was over. Ahmed turned to the table where a small plate of dates sat. He picked one up, feeling the slight resistance of the skin before he took a bite. The sweetness hit his tongue, sharp and intense, flooding his senses in a way he had never experienced before. It was not just food, it was a reward. He chewed slowly, savoring the texture and the sudden rush of energy returning to his limbs. Beside him, his family began to eat. Ahmed looked at the date in his hand, then at his grandfather. The hunger that had defined his day had vanished, replaced by a deep sense of peace. He realized that the hunger had been the key. This meal, humble and small, tasted richer than any feast he had ever known. The evening light faded, leaving the living room bathed in the soft glow of the television. Ahmed sat on the rug, his eyes fixed on the screen. Thousands of people moved in a rhythmic, white-clad tide, circling a massive black structure. The sheer scale of the movement held him silent. His grandfather leaned forward, his gaze fixed on the display, a faint shimmer of moisture in his eyes. "That is Hajj," he whispered. "The journey to the house of Allah. A duty for those who are able to make the trip once in their lifetime." Ahmed watched the sea of people. He felt a sudden, sharp longing to be part of that tide. He folded his hands in his lap, bowed his head, and closed his eyes. In the quiet of the room, he whispered, "Ya Allah, one day, please call me there too."